To find the mode, we are continuing with the same sum. Question number 3. Mode L plus Fm minus F1 upon 2 Fm minus F1 minus F2 into C. L here will take as 10. Since it is inclusive class series, so we will take L as 9.5. Fm, the frequency opposite to that, is 8. F1, the frequency above this frequency is 3. 2 into Fm is 8, minus F1 is 3, minus F2 is the frequency below this, 4. C we have taken as 5. Now solving the sum, we get the answer 9.5 plus 5 into 5. Solving this, 8 to the 16, minus 3, minus 4. So we have got 9. 9.5 plus 25 divided by 9. You can use the calculator for solving this. So we have got 12.28. We have taken round up just 1 point. 9.5 plus 2.2 is equal to 12.28. This we have got the value for mode. Now third thing we have to find out is S, that is standard deviation. Formula for standard deviation is equal to sigma fi di square upon n minus sigma fi di upon n whole square whole under root into C. C will be outside this under root. Now FIDI square we have calculated is 26 upon n is 18 minus FIDI minus 10 upon n is 18 whole under root into C. This square we have to take. Now solving this, 1.44 we have got, minus, if we solve this completely, 10 square 100 upon 18 square, so we have got answer 0.308. Under root into C is 5. Again solving, 1.44 minus 0.308, we have got answer 1.132 under root into 5. 1.063 into 5 is equal to 5.32. As standard deviation we have got 5.32. Now formula for J. J is what here? J here is X bar minus MO upon S. X bar mean we have find out 14.22 minus mode is 12.28 upon S is 5.32. This is 1.94 upon 5.32 is equal to 0.36. The value for J, that is called Pearson coefficient of skewness, is 0.36, which is positive skewness. We'll write here because they have asked to interpret, so it is positive skewness. This is sum number 3 we have solved. You have to do this sum in your notebook. Student, previous sum also you have to solve in your notebook, and illustration whichever is given as homework also you have to solve in your notebook. Now we are going to solve sum number 4. exercise 5.1, page number 196. Profit in crore rupees is given and number of companies is given. We have to find out the Carl Pearson of coefficient of skewness. Now first step is to find out the mid value. So mid value will be 5 upper limit lower limit, 5 plus 7 divided by 2. So we have got the mid value as 6, 7 plus 9 divided by 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Total of frequency is also we have added, that is 50. Now di is what? Xi minus a upon c. Assume mean will take from this. If we are taking assume mean a as 10, so 6 minus 10 divided by c. We taking common difference 2. 6 minus 10, that is minus 4 divided by 2. So we have got 2, minus 2 here, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now Fi di. Di we have got frequency here, it is Fi. So Fi di minus 10, minus 12, 0, 8, 6, 6. Summation of this Fi di, sigma Fi di is what? Minus 2. Negative value will add and positive value will deduct it, which is greater and sign of which is minus. So minus 2. Fi di multiplied by Fi di. So we have got here minus 2 into minus 10 is 20 positive. 12, 0, 8, 12 and 18. Sum of Fi di square is what? 70. Now we will find out first step is x bar. X bar is what? Again a plus sigma Fi di upon n into c. Assume mean we have taken as 10 plus Fi di is what? Minus 2, n is 50 into c is 2. Solving this we get as 10 minus 4 upon 50 is equal to 10 minus 0.08. So x bar we have got here is 9.92. Now second step is finding the value for mode. Since it is having only one highest model here, so we are finding the mode. Mode will be here, highest frequency is 20, so L will become 9 for taking model class. L plus Fm minus F1 upon 2 Fm minus F1 minus F2 into C. So L here model class is this one, so L is 9. Fm, the frequency against that is 20 minus Fn, frequency above is 12, 2 Fm, 2 into 20 minus F1 is 12 and F2, the frequency below this is 8 and C is 2. Solve this. 8 to the 16, 40 minus 12 minus 8, so we have got here answer 20. Here 9 plus 0.8, dividing this we got 9 plus 0.8, so 9.8. The value for mode is 9.8. Now we are going to find out the third thing, that is standard deviation. Here standard deviation is, formula for standard deviation is Fi di square upon n minus sigma Fi di upon n whole square whole under root and multiplied by c. Sigma Fi di square we have find out 70, n is 50 minus fi di square minus 2 we have calculated upon n 50. This is whole square into c is 2. Solving this, we have got 1.4 minus 4 upon 2500 into 2 is equal to 1.4 minus 0.0016 under root into 2. 1.39 multiplied by 2, 1.18 into 2. So value for standard deviation we have got as 2.37. Value for standard deviation we have got as 2.37. Now last step is to find the value for j, that is Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness. Formula will be what we have find out, x bar minus mo mod upon s. X bar we have calculated as 9.92. Mod we have calculated 9.8 and standard deviation 2.37. So solving this, we have got 0.12 upon 2.37 is equal to j is equal to 0.05. Solve this sum number 4, exercise 5.1, page number 196 in your notebook.